in this car we've got a release mechanism on the steering wheel, so they're able to get in the car a lot easier. It's basically just a magnet with a quick release to pull it back off, but it magnetises onto the hub. On the dash we've got various different readouts. You've got your fuel level, ground speed, brake bias, which measures, basically says front or rear, brake percentages to the front and rear. On the centre panel, we've got obviously your main kill switch. We've got ignition switch. That's your fire extinguisher button for the driver to push. Over here we've got what they call as a service, so we can drain the fuel, and then down the bottom is the fuel pump on. They've got a rear fog light, and down the bottom we've got a three-speed fan for the driver. Blows air onto the driver. And this big knob here, you just pull it out and it directs air straight onto the windscreen when it's raining, so it doesn't fog up the windscreen. The gear lever is a 6-speed sequential box with a shift cut located on the bottom of the gear lever. So basically it's just back for first, and back for second, back for third, and then forward, and then the handle on the front. Once you're in first, and when you go down the box you can't get back into neutral without pulling the lever, and then forward again is reverse. They're a 3.6 flat 6 with about 420 horsepower, and they've got about 400 to 450 newton meters of torque. They rev to 8.2, first gear to fifth gear, and then 8.4 and sixth.
Hi, I'm Jonny Reid, and here we are at Hampton Downs circuit, which is the newest circuit in New Zealand, and today we have the GT3 Cup car and I'm about to do some hot laps.
We're here at Hampton Downs with Jonny Reid, obviously a famous face in motorsport. Jonny, why don't you talk us through how Hampton Downs is shaping up?
Well, you know, I was sort of here with my family being involved in the earthworks and stuff like that. I sort of saw day one of the construction, if you like, and to see the finished product now, I'm very, very happy. You know, the width we have here will provide great racing, and also you know, just the different sequence of corners, the elevation change. You're always sort of trying to position the car, and it always seems to creep up on you in your turn-in points, where you release the brake and where you get on the throttle. So it's a very challenging circuit, and in my opinion, it's the best one in New Zealand.
Yes.
And it's a great start. They haven't even done the extension yet, which is another kilometre long. So yeah, with the apartments overlooking Front Straight, you know, we really have a fantastic race circuit here in New Zealand. It is world class.
So it stacks up with other tracks that you've raced around the world?
Oh, for sure. You know, it's got bits of everything. It's funny when you go to a circuit and you sort of look at it and you drive it and you think, well, that corner's like Nürburgring, or that corner's like Spa, or that's like Czech Republic. And you know, we do have a unique combination of corners here. We've got probably a little bit of elevation from, say, Brands Hatch or Spa, and then we've got like a big long sweeper, which is like Brno in the Czech Republic. And you know, you've got just nice width as well, which is a lot like Brno, and it does provide great racing, especially in single seaters, where the airflow is sort of dependent on the car's performance. You can position the car on a bit of the road that the car in front's not using, and still double back and overtake and whatnot. Like at Taupo, it's a little bit tight and twisty, and in a single seater like A1GP car, we used to struggle there a lot. Whereas I think here in a single seater you would do a lot better things with that grip and with that aero.
So it wouldn't surprise you to see some premier class racing events in the future here?
Oh, for sure. I think, you know, as things pick up here, it's only going to get bigger and better, and you know, as the investment side of things in the sport picks up again, as we come out of the recession, it's only going to get a lot better. Sponsorship and everything, you know, title event sponsors come along. Hopefully we can get MotoGP or World Superbikes or V8 Supercars here, and I'm sure that's just a matter of time.
Right. And you've just taken us for a run around the track in your GT3 Porsche. How does that fare as far as, you know, obviously it's not an open wheeler, but I mean, how are you adapting to that type of racing, tin top racing?
Oh, it's definitely taken a little while. You know, probably deal coming together quite late restricted my testing program a little bit, but we still you know, got on straight away and did some testing. But the more time you have in the seat, the better in that situation. And yeah, I think I'm coming to par with the car a lot, and the last sort of round proved that, I think, with the round win, and sealing a win in the race as well. So yeah, I think Taupo is definitely going to be a strong point for me, not only because I've driven there in different formula in the GT3 before, but plus also in single seaters as well, and done a lot of laps there in competitive racing. So I know the track very well, and that's going to bode well for me when I head down into the final round.
Right. And what's next for Jonny Reid?
Good question. At the moment, I'm investigating opportunities via supercars, also other Porsche opportunities. Just really, I see my career furthering in GT or touring car racing, sports car racing. But at the moment, there's not so much on the cards. But you know, I am focusing on endurance races for V8 supercars at this point, and hopefully that can come together for me this year.
Great. Jonny Reid, thanks very much.
Cheers.